I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Um, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Stevie the Black. That's STEV double E the Black. I'm back, and I'm here to give you a channel update today. So this channel update is about this channel, obviously. Um, as some of you may or may not know, when I started doing this, it was because when I started doing YouTube, it was back with my dad, like about 2 years ago, and it was to do wrestling videos because we're both wrestling fans and we did it every week and stuff, and it was fun. But eventually, we stopped doing it, and I was like, you know what? I have my own phone, I have my own channel. I'll go make my own videos, right? So that's what I did. I went and I made videos for wrestling, and for whatever reason, I wasn't getting no views. I may get a big view pop every now and then, but not like I do with the Eagles. Then this year, I decided I'll do some Eagles videos this year. Maybe that will get my subscribers up, and it did. I got a lot more subscribers, and I'm still hitting that goal of 100 subscribers before the year ends. So continue to hit that like button and subscribe. I want to thank all those who have and thank all those who will do so in the future. We still have time, guys. We still have time. Let people know about the channel. Let them know, hey, come to this guy, Stevie the Black. He's a great guy. He breaks down games. He talks about wrestling. He does all that stuff. Um, but after yesterday's game, I don't know if I'll be breaking down games anymore. It's like we got embarrassed yesterday on national television. I said, I said, we do not underestimate Aaron Rodgers because despite the fact of how bad the team's been playing, he's still Aaron Rodgers. And yesterday, as I was watching that game, he was out there smiling, he was out there having fun, and he was just having a ball. He was having a blast. And I'm thinking, I can't believe it. Why does it have to be the Eagles? Why do we have to be the one to give him momentum? Like, we do this every single year. We did it last year. We did it earlier this year, I'm sorry, for the Detroit Lions. They were 1-3 when we went to their house and was about to face them, and they embarrassed us then. And you know what happened? Now they're on a roll. Now they're winning games. And now at this point, it's like, oh, there we go again. The Packers, Aaron Rodgers, like, yo, I feel we can win out. And it's very possible that they can do that with their suspect division. But, they still got Seattle, so maybe 9-7 at best for them. And now they might be able to win out, still win their division. And I'm just like, why do we have to be the ones to give teams momentum? Like, why do we have to do this year in and year out, right? Why do we, as fans, put this on ourselves every year? And I've only been watching the Eagles since 2010, right? When they went to the playoffs, and Lord behold, who did they lose to? They lost to Green Bay the year Aaron Rodgers won the Super Bowl. And I'm saying, why do we have to? I still remember that look on Michael Vick's face when they lost that game, and I was like, bro, oh, why do we have to be the ones to catalyst teams to get their momentum back? Like, why are we their stepping stone? Yesterday, Aaron Rodgers was out there having fun and smiling again, and I'm like, why us? Why us? Why can't it be anybody else? 2 weeks they let teams put 40 points on their board against them, and that's because how bad their defense is. And they rolled up in there as if they've been playing that way all year long. And it's at this point, I'm just like, I was embarrassed to be a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Like, I wasn't, well, I wasn't born, but I was a little kid during this little Super Bowl run that they had from 2001 to 2004. So I didn't pay attention to football then. So I didn't see how good they were through the years, but I've seen the documentaries. I've seen how good they were. Eagles fans, I don't know how You guys have put yourself through this every single year for however long you've been watching. I've only been watching for 6 years. I've only been watching Eagles football for 6 years. And so 6 years, I feel like all the rest of you are, I'm just coming in and year out and going, well, there goes another season. We haven't been to the playoffs since 2013. 2013. That's how long it's been since we've been in the playoffs. Since we haven't been in the playoffs. And at this point, I'm getting sick and tired of it because I'm like, again, we put ourselves through this for what? You know, we have the worst receiving core in the NFL. You know, it's embarrassing to walk out and go, oh yeah, my team's the Eagles. And everyone just goes, you're an Eagles fan? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I get laughed at, and I'm like, look, yeah, I know they're a bad team, but man, look at Wentz. We actually thought Wentz was better than Dak Prescott. And Dak Prescott is balling, and he looks like he dude's been here since for 10 years, and Carson Wentz actually looks like a rookie. Now, I remember what he looked like in his first 4 games, but he hasn't looked that way since then. He's looked horrible. He's looked horrible, and yes, I understand it's partly because of the receivers. He doesn't have any help on offense. I understand because we ain't got no offensive line. I understand because we don't have any receivers. I understand because we don't have a running game. I understand because we don't have a defense. I understand all that. I understand that Wentz is the only person on the Eagles who actually wants to win something. I understand that, but at the point, you just got to go, you know what? The defense isn't throwing interceptions. Wentz is. Remember how long he took? All good. He got that interception out the way. We'll be good now. He's thrown 7 more since then. And some of these plays were just like, whoa, Wentz, what are you doing? You actually out there playing like a rookie. Like, you're not even playing like you were the first 3 games, or sorry, the first 4 games. You're playing like a rookie. You're making all of these mistakes. It makes me sick to my stomach, the fact that we're the laughingstock, not just of the NFC East, but the NFL, because the fact that even Cleveland Browns fans can laugh at us and go, remember when y'all beat us? Remember when y'all said y'all was going to the Super Bowl? Y'all suck. And they're 0-12. The way we've been playing, we deserve to be 0-12. And I understand we've had some incredible wins this year. Trust me, I know. Beating the Steelers is no feat that you can push over as if you beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. Beating the Atlanta Falcons and their high-scoring offense. Beating the Minnesota Vikings and their high-powered defense. Beating teams like that, those are not things that teams do regularly on a regular basis unless you've got good teams. Unless you're a good team. And I'm not saying we're that horrible. We beat them. But can we honestly look at me and say that next year, if we face these same exact teams again, that we would actually win? Can you honestly look at me and tell that to me? Oh, yeah, we'll win. My friend Addy says that I have lack of faith. And you know what? I do. I do have lack of faith in this team because I see it for what we truly are. What the NFL has seen us as. We are a joke. We are literally a joke. Like, we sit up here and say, no, we're better than the Cowboys. No, we're better than the Giants. No, we're better than the Redskins. No, we're better than this team. We're better than that team. But yet we go out and we lose to the Detroit Lions. Yet we go out and we lose to teams like Tampa Bay. Yet we go out and lose to, I wouldn't be surprised if we lost to the Tennessee Titans. And I know they're a good team this year. They've looked improved. Isn't it funny how we got rid of DeMarco Murray and he's on the Titans now and they're doing pretty good? Isn't it funny how we got rid of Kiko Alonso and Byron Maxwell and they're doing excellent on the Miami Dolphins, and if the playoffs started today, they'd be in the wild card? Isn't that funny how even LaShawn McCoy looks better than our running game right now? That's because he's shady. But isn't it funny how Deshaun Jackson's is in Washington and they're having success that they are? Isn't it funny how whenever other players from our team go somewhere else, I would say Sam Bradford too, and he definitely started out that way, going 5-0. Don't get me wrong, he definitely started out that way. I mean, now he's all suspect and stuff, but it's because he's Sam Bradford. But isn't it funny how we send all these players away because they're like, oh, these guys are garbage, they're trash, and now they're on different teams, and now they're producing, and now they're getting things done. Why is it that the fans care more about this team than the actual people on this team? Why is it that I feel for this team when we lose, but when I look at Doug Peterson, I don't think he feels the same way. When I look at Jim Schwartz, I feel like he doesn't feel the same way. When I look at Jeffrey Lurie, I know he doesn't feel the same way as the fan. Because if he felt the same way as a fan, he would have got us a real coach. Not some dude who learned from Andy Reid. Oh, we can repeat those years of the good old days. Except he learned from him. And he actually played the quarterback position. So he understands everything that Carson Wentz is going through. He'll get us to the promised land. He'll get us to the Super Bowl. He'll do this for us. He'll do that for us. No. I understand that he's a rookie coach. And I understand that Carson Wentz is a rookie as well. But guess what? There are 2 more rookies out there. 2 more in particular that I'm thinking of right now that have taken the NFL by storm and don't look like rookies at all. They look like monsters. They look like beasts. They look like they belong in the NFL. I'm sick and tired of going through this year in and year out where I have to sit there and I have to watch different teams every single year get in the playoffs, and we are not one of them. I'm sick and tired of watching the Super Bowl and going, man, I really wish that was us up there. I really wish that was us. I'm tired of seeing Russell Wilson go to the Super Bowl. I'm tired of seeing Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I'm tired of seeing teams who are better than us in the Super Bowl. I'm tired of seeing teams who are worse than us beat us. I am tired of seeing teams who are worse than us embarrass us on TV, embarrass us in our own home. I am sick and I am tired of it. I am tired of the fact that we as fans care more about this team than actual people who own this team, than the actual people who actually make the decisions of this team. The only person who I feel wants to win is Carson Wentz, and I feel bad for him. I said he's going to waste his time in Philly because they don't care about this game as much as him. They don't care about this game as much as we fans do. And I've only been watching this game for 6 years, since 2010. I've only been watching since that long, and already I feel frustrated, and already I feel the same amount of pain as every other Philadelphia Eagles fan who've been watching since who actually live in Philly, who's been watching every single year. I don't get that luxury. But it's just, I don't even understand. I literally don't understand why we have to go through this every single year, and I have to watch different teams go. How many times do I have to hear we have 5 Super Bowls? How many times do I have to hear we have 6 Super Bowls? How many times do I have to hear we're better than the Eagles? How many times do I have to hear the Eagles are a joke? How many times do I have to hear, oh, you're an Eagles fan? I feel so sorry for you. The Cleveland Browns, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Tennessee Titans, the San Francisco 49ers, even as horrible as they are this year, guess how many they still have? They still have 5. They still have 5. Even teams that are not as good as they used to be, like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Saints, they still have 1 Super Bowl. A team like the Colts, they have 2. And we have 0. Three teams out of the NFC East this year are going to the playoffs. 3. The Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, and the Washington Redskins. They're all going to the playoffs. And you wonder why they laugh at us. You wonder why they call us a joke. You wonder why nobody in this league takes it seriously. You wonder why people say cry Eagles cry instead of fly Eagles fly. You wonder why. For 6 years, 6 stinking years, I have been watching this team. And that is not even close to compared to the people who've been watching since they were little. I'll tell you this right now. I'm not gonna be a bandwagon fan and jump off and go root for another team because they're winning. I'm not about to become a Seattle Seahawks fan. I'm not about to become a New York Giants fan or a Washington fan or a Patriots fan or a Cowboy. I'm not about to do that. I'll tell you that. If I'm going down, I'm going down with the ship. I love this team. For whatever reason, I don't know. I just love this team. As horrible as they are, as terrible as they are, as stupid as they play, as letting teams run all over them, I first, for whatever reason, love this team, and I can't give you an answer why that is. I can't tell you why I love this team. I really can't. I just do. I just root for them because I just see the fight. I would say I see the fight in them, but they didn't fight yesterday. They got embarrassed. That was one of the worst defenses in the league, and we only put up 13 points on them. 13. I know we've got injuries. I know people are hurt. I know people get suspended. That's just part of the game. That happens all the time. How many times do you want me to say, bro, if we had some receivers, man, Wentz would look much better? That's true. But Wentz is still throwing interceptions. Wentz is still getting sacked. It has to get to a point where you have to say enough is enough. It has to get to the point where you got to say, why am I doing this to myself every single year? Why? Why do I put myself through this every single year just to sit at home? Because every single year we hope, oh, this is our year. We hope that this is the year that we're going to do it. We hope that maybe we can do it. Maybe we can win a Super Bowl. Maybe we can recreate that magic. Teams just continue to get better, and we continue to digress, whatever the word is. We just continue to go down and down and down while teams go up. I don't know if I'm gonna do an Eagles prediction video for Bengals. What's the point? What is the point? We're not going to the playoffs. What is the point? You're darn right I have little faith, Addy. You're darn right I have little faith. Because until I see this team prove it otherwise, there's no need for me to put this much faith in a team that doesn't get the job done. 3-0. We started 3-0, and people said, nope, not buying into it. Not buying into it. They're the Eagles. They're going to mess this up. Stephen A. Smith always says the Dallas Cowboys are an accident waiting to happen, that somehow they're going to mess it up when they're doing great right now. I don't see it, Stephen A. I don't see it. The Cowboys just keep running over everybody. I don't see it. You know who's actually waiting to happen? The Eagles, because they're the one who teases every year and say, we're going to do it for you, Philadelphia. They're the ones who say, we're going to the Super Bowl this year, Philadelphia. They're the ones that say, we're the dream team, we're the best team, we can do it this year. And then they go out and they lay an egg. Jason Peters saying, I'm not going anywhere until I get that ring. I'm not going anywhere until at least I play in a Super Bowl. Well, good for you. How about you stop doing false starts? Jason Kelce, how about you know how to snap a ball and stop snapping it too low or too high for Carson Wentz? How about doing that, huh? How about we as the defense stop the offense and stop letting Aaron Rodgers and other teams convert on third down? How about we get off the field? Huh? How about that? How about that before we say we're a Super Bowl contending team? Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I'll have to wait and see. Depends on how I feel tomorrow. But like I said, there's no point. We're not winning the Super Bowl. We're not going to the playoffs. So what is the point of me doing the video tomorrow? I love doing these videos. I do, and I'm going to keep doing them. It's just, what is the point of doing the Eagles prediction video tomorrow? I will say this, though. This is a channel update. This is still a wrestling channel. So, starting next Monday, I will be doing the Monday Night Raw review, the SmackDown Live, and the pay-per-view predictions video. So, I will be doing that. And WWE will be coming back because, to believe it or not, I actually was a WWE fan before I was an Eagles fan, okay? I did say I started watching the Eagles in 2010, but I've been watching WWE far longer than that. I don't remember the first match I saw, but I remember seeing Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock when I was little. This is back when they were still in the WWE, probably maybe around 2002, 2003. I don't really remember. Like I said, I don't remember. But I fell in love with this. I'm wearing Brock Lesnar right now. Eat, sleep, conquer John Cena. I'm still mad when he broke the streak. I love The Undertaker. I love Roman Reigns. I love watching wrestling. WWE's whatever. And people can make jokes about how, oh, it's fake and this and that. Sometimes I wish the football was fake. Sometimes I wish how, they determine who's going to win what match and stuff in WWE. Sometimes I wish they do that in football where they go, you know what? This year, we're going to have the Eagles win the championship. They're going to be the championship. They're going to be the team to beat this year. I really wish it was rigged. I really wish it was football was fixed. Because then at least I can say, oh, at least my favorite team has been champion before. Undertaker's been champ before. The Rock's been champ before. Stone Cold. Just about everyone's been champion before that I've liked. They've been champion. But football's real. Football, you actually got to play to be better than your other team. You actually got to be better than your team. I said it before. I told my friend that I said if the Eagles have a chance to win a Super Bowl, there's no such thing as a perfect team, but we would have to be near darn perfect to win a Super Bowl. So like I said, WWE is coming back on this channel next week. WWE is still a big thing. I know in December it's not really that big. It doesn't start getting big again until around WrestleMania time, which is next month in January, to the road to WrestleMania. So, again, if you know any WWE fans, tell them to come to this channel. I know there's a lot of other great wrestling channels out there, but just like there's a lot of other great football channels out there, y'all still came to me anyway. Y'all still came to me to learn, to hear what I have to say about the Eagles and my opinions on it. So I want you guys to do the same thing for me and tell people about wrestling. Hey, guys, there's this guy named Stevie the Black. He gives a great opinion. And I'm really smart when it comes to wrestling. I don't know too much about football and stuff like that. I mean, I know, but I don't like... It's complicated. I know about football, so don't get me confused like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I know about football. I know how it works and everything like that. But I know more about wrestling. I'm more knowledgeable in wrestling than I am in football, if that makes sense. So tell them to come to this channel and say, oh, hey, yeah, he's a great guy. He makes great videos. Subscribe to him. He's trying to get 100 subscribers for the end of the year. We still got time, guys. We've still got time. So... that's pretty much for the video for today. Again, I had to say what I had to say to get off my chest. I don't know if I'm making a video tomorrow again. I have to think about it. We'll see if I'm in the mood for it or not. Like I said, there's no point. True fans rant on their teams and they tell it like it is. Not fans who are blind and just say, oh no, we're still fine, because we're not fine. And until I see change, we're never going to be fine. And again, I feel bad for Carson Wentz because he's the one who wants to win, and he has to go through this. And again, like I said yesterday, he's got to be looking at Dak Prescott, another rookie quarterback who came out of this draft with him, and going, man, I really wish that was me right now. I really wish I had that kind of team, because this team right here is crap. I know he goes to the podium and say, oh, we have faith in these guys. I feel like they're telling him to go out there and say that, because if he really was going to say, if I was Carson Wentz, I would call everyone together and say, guys, we suck, okay? We legitimately suck. You suck, you suck, you suck, you suck, you suck. Hey, Doug, you suck too. Jeffrey, you suck too. Guess what? I suck too. I started off great. People were talking about me. Went to Mania and this and that and that and this. And I know he said he doesn't pay attention to that, but still, it's like, I was the stuff. I was legit. And now I'm playing like a damn rookie. Dang, I said dang. I'm playing like a darn rookie. I didn't start off like that. Amazing. It's mind-boggling. It really is. But that has been the video for today. Again, like I said, I don't know if I'll do a video tomorrow, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll surprise you. So, with that being said, I'm Stephen the Black, and I'll catch you down the road or whatever. I can't remember what my end line is. And if you're not down with that, I've just got 2 words for you. Peace out.